So the Bible, in many passages, teaches about turning the heart in a heart of flesh. And obviously, people sometimes don't understand what it means because the heart is supposed to be flesh. But the thing is, the heart that is written in the scriptures is not the biological heart. It's the spiritual heart, which is the center of sensibility of the soul. It's like the inner self. That's the heart. And when the scriptures say that wherever our treasure is, our heart is talking about the inner life. My inner desire is my treasure. When I die, my soul goes towards my inner desire. That's why many souls are suffering in this world still, in a purgatory, because their treasure was people, material things, ideas, projects in this world, and they die like that, so they go to the treasure, see, and they stay here until they let go of the treasure. And it's not easy to let go once you leave the body. It's more difficult than letting go now. It's like now you could teach yourself to love your family, but not to be attached to them. You can teach yourself that. And if you learn that and you do it now, then most likely you're going to be able to fly towards the light when you die. But a lot of people can't fly towards the light at the end of this life because they are attached to many things on earth. So they have to learn how to let go in order to go. So fear is one of the biggest attachments. You see, my mother used to tell me, she had 10 children, so she used to tell me that when everyone went to bed, she would walk around the rooms and look at each one and make sure everyone's sleeping. But she said, but the biggest fear I had is what's going to be of them. Am I raising murderers, or who am I raising here? Who are these people? Who did you give me? Who are they? And that was my mother's worry. She used to tell me that. And she used to tell me that when I was still at home, before I was 14. She used to tell all of us. And those were fears of my mother. And we all have different levels of fears. And sometimes fears run our life. See, many times we don't take very important decisions because of fear. So fear becomes like a boss, like the chief in our lives, which is really bad because we cannot let fear take decisions for us. When you take decisions out of fear, you take bad decisions. You couldn't possibly take a good decision if you are afraid. No. It's like there is an old saying that says, when in doubt, do not act. See, make sure you are completely sure about what you do before you act. Because if you act with doubt, that means you could act really wrong. And that's what fear is about.